What's up guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome back to Dom's Crypto YouTube channel where we talk about cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. If you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos coming out on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at a project review. We're going to talk about PCHAIN, the first native multi-chain system that supports EVM in the world, making large-scale blockchain applications possible. So we will talk about PCHAIN to see what these guys are about, what's their vision for the future, what they're trying to solve, and we're also going to be looking at their recent releases on social media, which are very interesting. So we're going to focus on that. So to start off, let's see what these guys are about, just so we have like a little overview of what they're trying to do. So key features of PCHAIN are native multi-chain platform. PCHAIN is the first native multi-chain system in the world that supports Ethereum virtual machine, EVM, that we've mentioned earlier, which consists of one main chain and multiple derived chains. Another one of the features is consensus with hierarchical sharding pipeline. POS-based multi-layer sharding mechanism with a novel pipeline design that tremendously improves the performance of transactions. Smart contracts based on smart data. A new Oracle mechanism based on the knowledge graph makes it easier to encapsulate smart contracts. W3C compliant smart data effectively addresses the issue of non-intelligence in smart contracts. And also cross-chain innovation and transactions. The smart contracts of PCHAIN can be easily invoked with other non-native tokens, for example BCH and ERC20, by using the provided toolkit. We've also got a couple of application scenarios just to help you understand what the project can be used in, what scenarios we can expect it in. Distributed artificial intelligence, digital asset transactions, game, so rule setting for the game to avoid cheating. Notary system provide basis for promise that cannot be tampered with. In other words, things that can't be changed. Full cycle collaboration system. It works on the whole process from planting and harvest all the way to simply chains and marketing. Trackable social networking, recording all the words that have been said, which is very interesting for marketers and people who are in community management. It's going to be a very interesting scenario. So on their website, you have a link to their white paper, which we'll be looking at in a second, but also their roadmap, which I definitely recommend you check out, as well as the team, which is behind the project. It's always important to understand who is running the project so that you know what experience these guys have and what you can expect in the future. So I do recommend you guys check it out. I'll link everything that I'm talking about today in the description below so you can have a quick flick through everything and see if you find PCHAIN interesting. So on the white paper, they mentioned a couple of major problems that smart contracts are currently faced with. So they mentioned three of them here, which is a lack of unified and effective Oracle, insufficient support for large-scale transactions, increasing demand for cross-chain support, and these are currently the pain points of smart contracts. The PCHAIN network is a new infrastructure level public chain system with native support for multi-chain applications and EVM, providing an open, scalable platform for third-party developers in the industry and making it possible for large-scale enterprise applications based on smart contracts. I'll leave a link to the white paper in the description, so all of you guys who are interested in PCHAIN and what these guys are trying to solve, make sure you have a flick through and give it a read. So the thing that we're going to be focusing on today is an announcement that has been released a couple of days ago by PCHAIN on their official Twitter account. By the way, they have a very impressive follower count on all major community channels, which you should definitely follow. So the recent announcement has been made by PCHAIN that Panda is now officially launched. They give you a registration link in this tweet, and also this very graphic image explains exactly how to become an executive dynamic supernode and get the highest profit of 60%. But there's also a Reddit link which puts this image into words, which we're going to have a look at right now. So this is the link to their Reddit post. how to become an executive dynamic supernode and get the highest profit of 60%. So PCHAIN will officially start the Panda Plan Executive Supernode campaign. 100 of executive dynamic supernodes will be selected from these participants who have the chance to get the highest profit, which is 60% annualized return. There is a condition for the participants. The amount of the blocked PAI should be greater than or equal to 100,000 PAI, which is the PCHAIN token. Registration time starts on the 22nd of August and ends on the 22nd of September. That's in Singapore time of 6 p.m. So a couple of steps to follow. Users who sign up for the Executive Supernodes campaign must submit their personal ETH wallet address on the registration page so that the main network will be mapped first. And the award for the Executive Supernode campaign will be issued within 1 month. Very important to remember, do not submit exchange wallet address or there will be no reward and PCHAIN will not bear the consequences. The campaign adopts the individual scoring system and the individual score will be based on the amount of locked PAI. So based on how much PAI you hold, that's what the score will be based on, and also the number of locking days. Meanwhile, users are allowed to have a maximum of 2 times to increase the amount of the locked PAI during the cycle. Finally, unification counts into the total individual score. PCHAIN Panda Dynamic Supernode, which introduced dynamic mechanism in POS rewarding system to reduce the Matthew effect and make the whole system more stable and equipped regarding smart data and cross-chain. They already developed the first version in the internal test, which will be online in testnet 2.0. If you do want to get involved in the Executive Dynamic Supernode, make sure you give this post a thorough read. Make sure you know exactly how to enter. I've mentioned most of the requirements, but you should probably read the entire post to make an educated decision. They also provide you with a little about PCHAIN section which explains what PCHAIN is about, which is quite interesting that they managed to fit such a technical project in such few words. Great to see. And also you have all of the PCHAIN social media accounts listed in the bottom of the post. So make sure you give them some love by following. PCHAIN is also listed on the CoinMarketCap website. It's currently sitting at 2.7 cents. It's got a market cap of nearly $12 million, circulating supply of 438 million PAI with a total supply of 2.1 billion. If you do want to invest your money in PCHAIN, you can do so in a couple of exchanges. The most known one is Bbox and also the most popular. It's currently ranked 312 on the CoinMarketCap website. So this was PCHAIN. If you are interested in it, make sure you give it a thorough read. Make sure you do your research. I'm not a financial advisor, so it's always important to do your own research. And also, if you are interested in getting involved in the recent announcement of becoming the Executive Dynamic Supernode, make sure you check out the posts on both Twitter and Reddit to know exactly how to get involved. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. This is it for today. I will see you in the next video.